Hello, good evening, my friend. This is Job Wakenya, and I am here to talk today about wisdom. I'm going to pass a message about wisdom. What do you understand about wisdom? Wisdom. Many people describe wisdom in different ways, but simply said, wisdom is understanding between good and evil, being able to make a correct judgment, not necessarily an educated judgment, but the right and correct judgment. What does the Bible say about wisdom? There are so many things the Bible says about wisdom. So many, I'm telling you. But in the book of Proverbs chapter 9, let me read chapter 9. Proverbs 9 verse 10. Let's see what it says. Proverbs 9 verse 10. This is what it says. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So, the first things first. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. So if you know God, you are starting to understand. So, you hear that? The first thing is to fear the Lord, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Now, another book is Proverbs chapter 19. Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 8. This is what it says. The one who gets wisdom loves life. The one who gets wisdom loves life. And the one who cherishes understanding will soon prosper. So there are those two things, wisdom and understanding. In simple terms, wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge we get from school, from training, but wisdom comes from the Lord. Wisdom, you get it from the Lord. At the same time, not all people have wisdom. Not everybody has wisdom. You might get somebody educated very well, but they cannot solve a simple problem. So, having wisdom and understanding are very, very crucial. Now, I also want to say this. There are so many people I have seen, even me, I have lived in this world for some time now. I have seen men, for example, who are aged. Somebody looks at them and thinks like, this man is old enough, is able to give a decision or make a judgment on a certain matter. But then you end up getting that this old man or aged person, and honestly, has no wisdom on how to solve a problem. Wisdom is not only found in the aged people. However, the aged people, old people, get understanding, they gain wisdom as time goes by. And therefore, if these aged people, or if these old people, men and women, have the Spirit of God, if they listen to God, because we have read, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So if they fear God, they have the Spirit of God in them, and therefore they are able to make judgment, which are correct and righteous. That's how you can tell an old person, when you call this person and ask, say we have a problem here, maybe it is a marital problem, or it's a family fighting, or a community problem, we have a problem, how can you help us solve? This person who's elderly will be able to give a solution to that problem based on three things. One, he has the Spirit of God. Two, he has wisdom, which comes from age and experience. And three, because of their age, we respect elderly people. We respect old people because they have been here before. The Bible says when you see an elderly person, stand up, give them respect, because this is a senior person. Respect. The Bible admonishes us and asks us to respect, obey our parents, and also honor and respect those who are older than us. My friends, as I have said, wisdom is not only found in those who are aged. Let me tell you another thing. Did you know that gray hair, having gray hair, is a crown of splendor? Did you know having gray hair is not a bad thing but an honorable thing to have? Did you know that gray hair does not come because we want it, but it is because God has blessed us with gray hair? Maybe you didn't know that. Let me read for you. Let me take you to the book of Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 31. Proverbs 16 verse 31. Listen to what it says. Gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained in the ways of righteousness. I can read it again. Gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained in the ways of righteousness. So when you see a person with gray hair, just know this person has attained some crown because of some righteousness. I'm not saying we are righteous. I'm not saying there is anybody righteous. But a gray head, when you see somebody with white hair, that somebody has a crown. It is attained by righteous living. And it's only given by God. So, I have seen men, maybe of my age or older than me, who don't want to have gray hair. It's okay. People might not like gray hair. That's okay. It's up to them. But there are those also who think like having gray hair, they look old. So therefore, they cut the whole hair completely down. They stay like this, no hair. They cut it completely down because they don't want to look old. Some of them even go as far as dyeing the hair. It is gray, the hair. It is gray, but they dye it to make it look black so they don't look old people. You might have seen some. There are even politicians, senior politicians who are like 70, 80 years old. You look at them, they don't have gray hair. Is it because they never had gray hair or because they dyed their hair? So I'm encouraging those men and women who have gray hair, wear this gray hair with pride, because gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained by righteous living. It is God who gives you or who gives me gray hair. So let's wear this gray hair with pride, because it is attained by righteous living. So do not worry that people are looking at you and saying you have gray hair, you are old. Yes, you are old. This is a crown of splendor. You have wisdom. You have gained wisdom. At the same time, you have gained years. So if I'm 55, I don't want to pretend I'm 50. No, I'm going to be 55. I'm going to be 60. So I should walk with my head up, happy that this is the way the Lord has brought me up. And this gray hair is a crown of splendor. So I should be proud and I should be thankful to God that I have been found to be worthy to have gray hair. For he has said, gray hair is a crown of splendor. So my dear friends, do not run around cutting off your hair or dyeing it or putting some funny wig. No, please, just be happy and thankful to God. You have life, you have gained years of experience and understanding and wisdom. So wear your gray hair with pride. Thank God that He has found you to be worthy to have a crown of splendor. So walk around with your hair white as snow, as Moses. Remember, Moses had white hair everywhere. Remember Aaron, the high priest. He had all white hair with the beards all the way down. And it was found to be very wonderful, looking so handsome before the eyes of the Lord. So let us be who we are, naturally the way we are, without worrying so much about these little things they call age. If you are aging graciously and gracefully, thank God. When you have gray hair, thank God and wear this gray hair with pride, because gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained by righteous living. Let us give God the glory the way He has made us. Let us give God the glory For him to have given us gray hair, that means he has just approved that we are doing okay. We are not killing people. We are not taking people's bribes. We are not squeezing people from their heritage. We are not that corrupt. Therefore, he has given us a crown of splendor because he has found that we are living in a righteous way. That's why we have gray hair. So when you see somebody old, respect them. When you see somebody with gray hair, just know that's a crown of splendor attained by righteous living. This person is not corrupt. This person can be relied on. I'm not saying everybody with gray hair is honorable. No. I'm not saying everybody with gray hair has wisdom. No. But that is the way it's supposed to be. That is the way it is supposed to be. You age and you get your gray hair, you gain wisdom and understanding. Therefore, you can be reliable. You can be able to give judgment. And the young people can look up to you because of your age and because of your understanding and wisdom. So, all men out there who have gray hair like me, please wear your gray hair with pride, because this is a crown of splendor. It is attained by righteous living. May God bless you, and may God continue guiding you and giving you wisdom. Remember, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. May God bless you again. Asante sana. Good night or good morning. Bye-bye.